Imagine a world in which every time you smile, every time you achieve something, every time you're happy, your happiness is shared online. Now, imagine the pressure, the scrutiny, the silent battles fought behind those screens. This is the life of teenagers in the contemporary society, with each post having the potential to be a blessing or a curse. In my speech, I will shed the digital curtain and confront a present challenge, the extensive influence of social networks on teenagers' psychological state. It is our duty as social individuals not only to analyze this phenomenon, but also to start making some changes in an attempt to reverse what seems to be the beginning of a new undesirable trend among teens. Now I would like to talk about something that I call the double-edged sword of connectivity. Social media repeatedly guarantees connectivity in a globalized world. However, beneath this layer of interconnectivity lies a plethora of mental disorders. A recent study disclosed that youths who frequently engage in social media are 3 times inclined towards depression. Information that is quite revealing of the extent of this menace. This was a study from the University of Utah Healthcare, paragraph 6. These platforms are present in many aspects of teens' lives, where 48% of teens globally are connected to the internet most of the time. Anderson et al., paragraph 3. Thus, being immersed in the digital world has its potential consequences on their psychological state. Now let's go into the comparison and perception dilemma. In cyberspace, it gets tough to determine between the actual world and the perceived reality. It's vital to understand the amount of influence teenagers experience after being exposed to social platforms that come with unrealistic standards of beauty, success, and a successful lifestyle. Research has revealed that such cyberspaces are detrimental to body image, especially to teenage girls, where 1/3 of female teens have confessed to having a worsened perception of their body because of Instagram. Brownlee 3. Cyberbullying and online harassment. The protective cover of the internet makes some individuals feel free to act out in matters of cyberbullying. Psychosocial consequences of social media are not only devastating, but also lead to anxiety, depression, and in severe cases, thoughts of suicide among teens. The constant, unceasing interactions observed in these cases are not the same as conventional bullying because these offenders virtually accompany the teens within the sanctity of their homes. Brownlee 6. Also, the allure of constant notifications and the glow of screens at night disrupt sleep patterns, a crucial element for adolescent development and mental health. This factor can negatively impact their development since teenagers are particularly vulnerable because of their age. Blue light emitted through screens affects the production of melatonin, which is associated with sleep disruption that directly contributes to poor mental health, unstable moods, and stress. Tandon et al. There is a lot of complex programming and algorithmic planning regarding the applications that make up SSM, including engaging, addictive feedback loops, notifications, and social interactions associated with social networking. Release dopamine, a chemical substance associated with the pleasure center in the brain. Poisson et al. 9. As a result, the process of constantly checking such applications is encouraged, leading to unhealthy lifestyles. Social media is today's emerging global platform for ideas, culture, and social content that opens broad threats to our teenagers' psychological well-being. These are the challenges that society, educators, parents, and children all need to accept and therefore be more involved in finding the balance in the use of social media. Thus, let us show youth how to survive digital space, and doing so, then turn them into more harmonious, balanced individuals.